Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am here today to do a very fun video. All of these books are on my TBR. Currently, I have not read any. Actually, a few of them are rereads, but we'll get there in a minute. These books are on my TBR, like I said, and I want to choose which ones I'm gonna read in May by using the TBR prompt jar method. I've only done this once. I think I posted a video like a long time ago. I might have archived it because I didn't like it. So if you can't find it anywhere, it's probably sitting in my archive or my trash folder. Side note, some of these books I have already read, like Throne of Glass, Daughter of the Pirate King, and One Dark Window. So let's hop right in. Prompts are in here. Also, the lighting is bad in here because we are under a tornado warning right now. And I don't want to film in front of my window because it's just really dark outside. I am using a different lighting method, that of which I will not disclose to y'all because I don't want to talk about it. Desperate times call for desperate measures, and the desperate times are me being in a tornado warning or watch. Whichever one's less serious, I'm in. Anyways, that's not important. Fun fact, I used to be deathly afraid of tornadoes when I was younger, and now I'm like, if it hits and the Lord calls me home, I'll be in heaven and I won't even have to do finals. I chose my first prompt. So let's read it together, shall we? One word title. We have, let me choose the possible one word titles. The two options that I have are one, Miracles by C.S. Lewis. This one's obviously about miracles. So that's an option. And then the second, I am so excited to read this book, Lightlark by Alex Astor. This book has been related to the Hunger Games. It is about an island that just disappears and reappears every 100 years, and it hosts a deadly game where the rulers of 6 realms fight to break their curses and win unparalleled power. Each ruler has something to hide. Each curse is uniquely wicked. To break them and save themselves and their realms, one ruler must die. I am so excited to read this book because it is very closely related to the Hunger Games, or so people say. That's the only thing I know about this book. So these are the two options, and I'm gonna choose Lightlark because I've been in such a fantasy mood lately. So I'm gonna keep that going. Also, I'm very excited to read it. Can y'all see that? Okay, let's go to the second one. I think I'm gonna choose 6 prompts. Actually, let's get to 5 and see what we have, and then I'll choose a 6th if I'm feeling silly goofy. I got free pick. I just threw in like a free pick prompt, meaning like I just get to choose whatever, just for funsies, just for silly goofies. So I got free pick, yay, for my second prompt. Okay, I have my 2 books. I'm choosing a romance because I'm just really in a fantasy mood lately, and I feel like to have a romance on my TBR would be fun to like be able to read in between series. So the first option is Shipped by Angie Hockman. I bought this book like a few months ago from Half Price Books, and it hasn't been on my TBR for a while, but I saw Destiny Sidwell read this and she rated it really highly, or maybe I saw it on her Goodreads, I'm not sure, either or. And I have no idea what it's about. It's not that long, it's only like a little over 300 pages. So this is an option. And then we have Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. This book just looks so cute. I recommended this book several times, and I've also seen some of my favorite YouTubers read it and review it really highly. I'm intrigued with this one. It's about Pepper and Jack, and they have kind of like a rivalry, I think. It says, until Pepper and Jack's spat turns into a rival Twitter war, little do they know while they're publicly duking it out. They're publicly duking it out with snarky memes and retweet battles. They're also falling for each other in real life. An anonymous chat app Jack built. Cute! I honestly want to read this one more though, even though this one's shorter. Like, I don't really care about the length. This one, I've just been like, it keeps popping up in my mind and in YouTube videos that I watch. So I'm gonna choose this one. Hooray, second book. Okay, let's choose a third prompt, shall we? Most recent purchase. So this is the option that I have, but I really want to read One Dark Window before this one. So let's just hope we get a prompt that we get to choose One Dark Window, because I really don't want to read that one without reading One Dark Window. Fourth prompt, 3-word title. Okay, I actually have 3 options for this one. We have Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I'm buddy reading this with a friend. It's going to be read this month whether I choose it or not. So maybe I don't choose this and not waste the prompt on. And then the next one is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig, which would be perfect because, as we know, I want to read this one before I get to that one. And then we have The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. I want to read this because so many people have been like, oh, it's so fun to read about like billionaires and the drama that comes along with it. Really like Dreamland, I think is, people have said it's related to Disneyland. It's intimidating because people have said that it has spice in it. I don't do spice in books. Like, I'm fine with a little bit of it as long as I'm able to like skip it over. This follows Rowan and I think her name is Zara. And besides that, I don't know anything about it. So these are the 3 options. And I think I'm gonna choose this one because that one is already on my TBR. So we're going with One Dark Window. We have book over 500 pages. Oh my gosh. Why did I put this in there? The 3rd book in ACOTAR, A Court of Wings and Ruin. I started reading this book from my library a month ago. I just really want to have it like read. Like, now that I own the whole series, it's really motivating to like get it read. Book with blue in the cover. Okay. Our last book and the most perfect book for this prompt is Throne of Glass. I'm reading this anyways with a friend, and so it was gonna be my TBR either way, so that was perfect to end on this one. So we have our last and final 6th book. Let's go over the books that I chose. First, okay, hold on, they're about to all fall. The first book that I chose was Lightlark by Alec Astor. I mentioned this one earlier. As I said, I'm excited to read it. People have related it to the Hunger Games. I'm just such in a fantasy mood, and that is like fantasy with the Hunger Games. But that was my first book that I chose. And the second one was Tweet Cute by Emma Lord. This was a romance. 3rd and 4th book is actually just a full duology, One Dark Window and Two Twisted Crowns. I'm excited to read the 2nd book. I already read the 1st book, as I mentioned, but I am excited to read it because I literally just bought the 2nd and final book in the duology. Our 5th book, we have ACOTAR. This book is intimidating to say the least because it's literally 703 pages long. Lastly, we have Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I'm so excited to reread this. I audiobooked this entire series. I have aspects of the world like locked in. I know some of the things that happens. Starting at like the 3rd book all the way to the end of the series, a blur. I don't remember anything. So I'm excited to reread it, but also read it for the first time because I never read it. I audiobooked it. That was my 6th book. Thumbnail. Very excited because number one, I haven't done a prompt. Like, I haven't picked my TBR in so many months. I honestly just mood read. Literally, I just mood read month after month. And so I'm excited. This was like the perfect month to choose my TBR because it is almost summer and I'll have more time to read. So thank you for watching. If you made it this far, please like and comment and subscribe if you like my content. Comment down below which one you want to see a reading vlog on. Oh my gosh, should I mess around and do a reading vlog of the whole entire Throne of Glass series? Okay, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!